What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Treehouse channel. Turbo.
I'm Alex.
We're brewers here at Treehouse, filling in for Nate. He's off site today. Michael got together some popular pumpkin beers around the Northeast region, and we're gonna taste them blind.
All right, fun fact, I've actually never had a pumpkin beer in my entire life. That's true. So I'm kind of looking forward to
That's crazy.
checking some out today.
I'm not the biggest fan of pumpkin beers. I've had some nightmare brew days, very long days from stuck mashes. Thank you for adding pumpkin to the mash tun. It's like moving sludge. So I have a little bit of PTSD with a pumpkin beer, but beers have feelings, so we might as well try them.
Porter pretends not to like pumpkin beers, but he's actually had a pumpkin pilsner recipe in his back pocket for weeks. So it might make an appearance at some point. All right, so to my knowledge, we've only done 2 pumpkin beers here at Treehouse over the years historically, unless Nate fired off some really early on in Broomfield days. But a few years ago, we came out with Acadia Nights, which is an imperial milk stout brewed with coffee, chocolate, pumpkin, and pumpkin spice. And then last year, we debuted double shot pumpkin spice. We got a couple other surprises this year. I think we might be coming out with single shot pumpkin and probably not Julius pumpkin, but people have been clamoring for it.
Yeah, so pumpkin ale is it's a style that's typically between 4 and 6%, but obviously you can see some people also brew stouts with pumpkin. Pumpkin ales typically have pumpkin in the beer, and also they'll use extra spices like cinnamon or nutmeg, give it that pumpkin pie feel. It's a style that really kind of blew up back in like the 1980s when it was first introduced to the craft market. Buffalo Bill's Brewery in California, I believe. And then once that pumpkin spice like craze happened, like people started brewing them earlier and earlier every single year, it feels like. I think you can see pumpkin beers on the shelves in August now, which is pretty wild.
All right, so Michael's gonna pop these bottles open and pour them off camera, and then we're gonna sample through them. All right, here comes sample number 1.
Thank you, Michael.
Actually, you know what's funny? When I first see this, it looks wicked oxidized, but I think it's a pumpkin beer. But if I didn't know it was a pumpkin beer, I'd say this is quite oxidized. It's almost like got that borderline brown to it.
Yeah, orange, kind of in between orange and that copper color.
It smells like a pumpkin pie. The spice character's coming through pretty heavy.
Like it's cinnamon, clove.
Definitely nutmeg.
A lot of spices on this one.
It's actually pretty appealing. All right, it's not even noon and we're drinking beers on a Wednesday.
A lot of nutmeg on the taste.
I don't hate that.
Really? I get a lot of nutmeg and cinnamon, a little bit of a pumpkin character. It's pretty like rich and malty.
Yeah, it is pretty malty. I get a little bit of vanilla there too. It's not overwhelming. I think it's actually pretty balanced. I wouldn't be upset if I had that at a bar.
Yep, tastes like a pumpkin pie in a glass.
You know what's weird? This smells like Coca-Cola to me now. It's got a big cola thing to it. All right, here comes number 2. Color's way different.
Thank you.
Nice pale golden color, super clear.
Very
nice white head on it.
Woo. This definitely has that pumpkin yam, almost like sweet potato.
Yeah, got a ton of yam. Big potato. Not as appealing as the first sample because it doesn't have that like pumpkin spice component to it.
No, definitely not. It doesn't have any of that clove character.
It smells like a musty pumpkin.
Might be a little oxidized.
I'm not digging
You
it.
get that? A little rough. Yeah. Not much sweetness, very dry, bitter. Once again, you're getting that like vegetable like character, like we were saying, like pumpkins, yams, sweet potatoes almost. But I'm not like getting anything else really other than that.
Which makes me think they probably brewed this beer with actual pumpkins, and pumpkin is a tough vegetable to work with on a brew house. So
it does look really nice though. Color.
that was sample 2. Here comes number 3. Similar in color, a little bit more.
A little bit
hazy.
darker. Yeah.
Sample 2.
More of an orange. I mean, look at it next to the pumpkin.
Ooh, got a nice big vanilla note there.
This is clovey. Yeah.
Wicked clovey, super pumpkin forward. This smells like a Yankee pumpkin candle.
Literally,
Big candle vibes on the aroma there.
Get like butternut squash.
Butterscotch.
Butterscotch, yeah. Not diacetyl, but that
that's like a
big
dessert.
Butterscotch, like
Big body on it, super sweet.
vanilla, Yeah, just seems kind of fake on the nose.
Yeah, it's a little synthetic, maybe some extract use there. The aromas on sample 1 and 3, I think, are my favorite. I think we both weren't digging number 2 very much. If I had to guess,
This is very boozy.
Yeah. So this has got to be Pumpkin because I think that's the biggest ABV of the 3.
Yeah.
Correct?
A little sharp on that flavor, boozy. You can get the pumpkin, but like, I don't know, it's very like
Extracty.
extract.
Yeah, kind of synthetic.
I would probably say my least favorite is number 2. Wasn't digging that one at all.
Agreed.
My number 1 would probably be this one. And then my middle one would probably be the pumpkin.
I hate to agree, but
Yeah.
this is my least favorite. That off-putting yam, sweet potato, pumpkin thing wasn't my vibe. This is my second favorite. This might be a tie for me, 1 and 1A, but this one felt a little more synthetic to me, extract forward, and this one was the most complex, and I can actually see myself drinking this with like a Thanksgiving dinner
I also
or splitting with friends.
Yeah, I also feel like number 2 could definitely like improve a little bit. I think it's just missing something to really like cut that like, you know, vegetable pumpkin yam character.
Needs a little spice.
Spice, yeah, kind of, you know, to bring it all together.
You want to know what's what?
Yeah,
So that's the Sam Adams Jacko.
nailed it.
What? This one is?
Yeah,
Yep.
I said that.
The middle one is the Shipyard Pumpkinhead.
Yep.
And you guys are
What?
right on the
I nailed it, dude.
Wow, I'm shocked. Because this is probably the most popular in the market, I think,
Yeah.
across the board. For my first time drinking pumpkin beers, I was kind of pleasantly surprised and impressed. I'm still not going out to buy them. Not my favorite. That's okay, but it's early October and the leaves are changing. It's getting kind of crisp out here. There's a giant pumpkin in front of the brewery, so we figured we'd taste through some pumpkin beers and get into the spirit. We're not huge pumpkin brewers here at Treehouse, but there's some room there and customers seem to enjoy it. So maybe we'll expand on the pumpkin program, but we'll see. For now, we're kind of looking forward to the fall classic lineup that we got.
We have definitely have some nice like fall classic styles. Definitely our Marzen, Whisper. We just released actually our smoked Marzen, which is called Slow Burn today. That's a pretty awesome hit.
We all look forward to that one coming out every year.
We got an alt beer. It's called At Ease. Fest beer called Russell. A couple Pilsners rocking. Some Hellas.
We got everything. I think Treehouse has made its name on IPAs, but our classics program is exploded. And I mean, anything that you want in a lager across the board, we have here for the most part.
Yeah.
Anything from smoked beers to amber lagers, dark lagers, Czech lagers. We try to do it all and do it very well. All right, well, that was fun. We're actually still brewing beer, so we got to run back to the brew house and do some stuff. I'm still shocked I was wrong on all these. But anyways, that was a good time. And hopefully we'll see you again.
Yeah,
Thanks for
have
watching.
a good one.
Please like and subscribe, of course, and we'll see you around.